I came home to find the master bedroom door locked. Not just shut, locked, bolted from the inside like a vault keeping out an intruder. My wife's voice, muffled and hurried, came through the wood. "Don't come in, I'm organizing. It's private." Something in her tone made my stomach tighten. It wasn't irritation or exhaustion. It was urgency, fear almost. Like she was caught in the middle of something. For the next 3 nights, the bedroom remained her sanctuary. I was banished to the couch with a blanket folded too neatly on the armrest, as if it were prepared for me in advance. She always had an excuse: "I need space, the mess isn't ready for you to see, you'll thank me later." Each night, her excuses sounded thinner, her eyes a little less steady when she met mine. By the 4th night, I gave up asking. Instead, I built myself a makeshift bedroom in the garage, laid down an old rug, dragged in the guest bed frame, strung a bare bulb overhead. The smell of motor oil mixed with sawdust clung to the air. It was pathetic, maybe, but it was mine. And yet, lying there staring at the rafters, I couldn't silence the question pounding in my head. What the hell was she keeping from me? One evening, after she went upstairs, I listened. Our house carried sound like whispers through cathedral walls. Through the ceiling above me came faint vibrations, shifting furniture, hurried footsteps, then laughter. Not hers. A man's. I froze. My chest tightened until it hurt to breathe. I wanted to believe it was the TV, maybe her brother calling on speakerphone. But the sound was too intimate, too low. My mind played tricks. Was that a sigh? Was that the sound of the bed springs? The next morning, she acted as though nothing was wrong. She kissed my cheek over coffee, her lips cold. "Don't worry, it'll all make sense soon." She smiled, but it wasn't the smile I knew. It was a mask, tight, rehearsed. I tried to convince myself I was imagining things. We'd been married 12 years. She wasn't the type to cheat. She hated liars, hated deception. But trust once cracked doesn't mend clean. Every word she spoke was now dissected in my head. Every phone buzz she quickly silenced was another nail in the coffin. One night, I stayed in the garage, lights out, window cracked open, listening. A car pulled up. Not hers. She was already home. The slam of a door, hurried footsteps across gravel. My pulse roared in my ears. Then, muffled through the walls, her voice. "Quick, before he notices." The world tilted beneath me. My palms sweated, my throat went dry. Rage surged so violently I nearly stormed inside right then, but something stopped me. Cowardice, maybe, or the need for certainty. I sat in darkness, listening to betrayal unfold in my own home. When morning came, she was bright, cheerful, overcompensating. "I'll be out late tonight," she said casually, buttering toast. "Work thing." "Work thing?" I asked, watching her avoid my eyes. "Yes," she said too quickly. That night, I went up to the bedroom door. It was locked again. I pressed my ear to the wood. Low voices, laughter. My hand trembled on the doorknob. Something inside me shattered. I didn't confront her, not yet. Instead, the next day, I filed papers. Divorce. Cold, clinical words stamped in black ink. Betrayal doesn't need evidence when your heart already carries the proof like a knife in the gut. When she was served, her face crumpled, not in shame, but indignation. "You're overreacting. You don't understand," she shouted. "What's there to understand?" My voice broke. "You shut me out of my own bedroom. You shut me out of you." Tears welled in her eyes, but they didn't soften me. They only looked like the tears of someone caught. Someone losing control of the narrative. "Fine," she snapped. "If this is how you want it, then you'll pay. Alimony. Half of everything." But reality hit harder than she expected. My lawyer revealed truths she'd forgotten. Her secrecy with finances, her private accounts, the prenup she had signed years ago when everything was simpler, when trust still existed. She wouldn't get what she thought. The alimony she demanded became a fraction of her fantasy. That night, she stormed into the garage where I sat on the bed, staring at concrete walls that now felt safer than the house above. Her face was flushed with rage. "You think you've won? You think this makes you strong?" I looked at her, really looked. The woman I had loved for over a decade was a stranger standing in my doorway. "No," I said quietly. "There are no winners here. Only ruins." Her shoulders slumped for a moment, and I almost saw regret flicker across her face. Almost. Then it was gone, replaced by bitterness. She turned and left, slamming the door so hard the walls shook. Alone in the silence, I realized the cruelest part of betrayal isn't the act itself. It's how it rewrites every memory. Every laugh, every kiss, every whispered promise now tainted, reframed through the lens of deceit. Love doesn't vanish overnight, but trust does, and without it, love is just a ghost that haunts you. I lay back on the garage bed, staring at the rafters again, the bulb swinging gently above me. The smell of oil and dust filled my lungs. This was my life now, not the life I chose, but the one left to me after the wreckage. And as much as it hurt, I knew one thing with startling clarity. I'd rather sleep in the cold emptiness of the garage than ever again lie in a bed where betrayal lived.